Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel for the redraft series. Today we're doing the 2014 NHL Draft, which was a solid one. Before we hop into the video, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel to show your support and to help us grow together. And let's hop into the redraft. At number 20, I have Chicago now selecting VIKTOR, who was selected way back at pick 181, so it looks like a steal for the Buffalo Sabres. OLOFSSON finally played his first full NHL season and he impressed everyone, putting up great numbers, which would have been a lot better if he didn't get injured during the season. OLOFSSON is a great scorer and a solid passer, doing both equally well. In his first season, OLOFSSON put up 20 goals and 22 assists for 42 points in 54 games. Joining the NHL late, hopefully OLOFSSON gets his career going fast. At number 19, I have Tampa Bay reselecting Anthony DeAngelo. DeAngelo is a great offensive defenseman who skates well and loves to join the rush. DeAngelo moves the puck well and he has good vision, allowing him to make good passes. DeAngelo had an amazing season this year with the Rangers, putting up 15 goals and 38 assists for 52 points in 68 games played. At number 18, I have Minnesota now selecting goaltender Elvis Merzlikins, who was selected at pick number 78, so solid steal. Merzlikins really showed everyone what he's made of the season. Merzlikins is a very active butterfly goaltender who covers the net well. He never gives up on the shot and he's very aggressive to shooters. Merzlikins killed this season, putting up a .923 save percentage and a 2.35 goals against average in his first NHL season, which is pretty good. I'm excited to see how he will do next season. At number 17, I have the Flyers now selecting goaltender Shesterkin, who was a massive steal for the Rangers, being selected at pick number 118. Shesterkin finally played in the NHL this season and showed everybody why he was the top goaltender in the KHL. Shesterkin is a very complete goaltender who does everything well. He has some amazing numbers and huge wins with the Rangers to help them make a playoffs this year. In his first 12 NHL games, he had a 10-2 record, put up a 2.52 goals against average and a .922 save percentage of some unreal numbers, and we'll see how he does next season being the starting goaltender of the Rangers. At number 16, I have Columbus selecting center Jared McCann, who was originally selected at pick 24. McCann is a solid two-way center and an excellent skater. McCann also has a great shot and is very smart with the puck. McCann had a solid season with the Penguins this year, put up 14 goals and 21 assists with 35 points in 66 games played, being his best season of his career so far. At number 15, I have the Red Wings now selecting Christian DVORAK, who was selected at number 58 overall. DVORAK is a very solid player with a nice shot and good playmaking ability. DVORAK had his best season in the NHL this season, putting up 18 goals and 20 assists for 38 points in 70 games played. I know DVORAK is capable of having a good season, maybe around like 50 to 60 points in a season. I think he can do that, so hopefully he'll do that soon. At number 14, I have the Dallas Stars now selecting Alex TUCH, who was originally selected at pick number 18. TUCH is a solid player who had a downfall this season after putting up a 52-point season last year, but TUCH is a guy who can bounce back. He had a solid playoff run this year with Vegas, putting up 12 points in his campaign, and this season he had 8 goals and 9 assists for 17 points in 42 games. At number 13, I have Washington now selecting Kevin LABANC, who was another steal, being selected at pick number 171, which is pretty mad. LABANC is very underrated with his great puck handling and speed on the wing. LABANC had an offseason after putting up 56 points last year, but he still had okay numbers on a struggling Sharks team, putting up 14 goals and 19 assists for 33 points in 70 games. At number 12, I have Arizona now selecting Nick Schmaltz, who actually is on the team right now, and he was originally selected at pick number 20. Schmaltz is a solid playmaker with a good hockey sense. In his first full season with the Coyotes and a fully healthy season compared to last year, Schmaltz put up 11 goals and 34 assists for 45 points in 70 games. Schmaltz is capable of having a very strong season, so hopefully he will get there soon. At number 11, I have Nashville reselecting Kevin Fiala. Fiala is an offensive forward with game-breaking potential. He has a great hand and is a great skater, and he can really shoot the puck. Fiala had his best season of his career with the Minnesota Wild, put up 23 points and 31 assists for 54 points in 64 games, which could have been way more if he played the full season, but it was cancelled. Getting into the top 10, at number 10, I have Anaheim now selecting Jacob Vrana, who was originally selected at pick number 13. Vrana is a skilled winger who is a great skater and works hard for the puck. Vrana is a capable goal scorer with a quick release as well. He put up his new best season of the NHL yet, putting up 25 goals and 27 assists for 52 points in 69 games. At number 9, I have Winnipeg now selecting VIKTOR, who has another major steal in this draft, being selected at pick 112 by the Predators. Arvidsson is a small wiener with good speed and an impressive shot. Arvidsson had an extreme downfall this season, only putting up 15 goals and 15 assists for 28 points in 57 games, compared to last season where he put up 48 points. Arvidsson had back-to-back 61-point seasons in 2016 and 17, so hopefully he comes back stronger next year. At number 8, I have Toronto now selecting Sam Reinhart, who was recently selected number 2 overall. Reinhart definitely wasn't worth the second overall pick, but he still is a solid player that I'm only dropping because of other players in this draft. Reinhart had a solid season, putting up 22 goals and 28 assists for 50 points in 69 games played. He had 65 points last season as well, and 50 points in 2017. At number 7, I have Carolina selecting William Nylander, who was selected one pick lower at pick number 8. Nylander is a highly skilled offensive player. He skates very well and has some impressive hands and playmaking abilities, and he has a solid shot as well. After a struggling season last year due to the contract issues, Nylander had a massive comeback season, putting up 31 goals and 28 assists for 59 points in 68 games played, and he just looked really good compared to last season. Nylander would have had his best season yet of his career if the season didn't get cancelled, but it just happened, so we couldn't get there. At number 6, I have Vancouver now selecting Aaron Ekblad, who was the first overall pick in this draft. Ekblad is a solid defenseman who is getting better each year. He's a great two-way guy, and he was granted exceptional status in the OHL, which is pretty cool to have as a stat. He makes smart passes, and he uses his body to his advantage in the game. Ekblad had his best season so far in the NHL, putting up 5 goals and 36 assists for 41 points in 67 games. At number 5, I have the Islanders now selecting NIKOLAJ EHLERS, who was originally selected at pick number 9. EHLERS is a forward who does everything equally well. He would have had his best season if it wasn't for the cancellation. EHLERS put up 25 goals and 33 assists for 58 points in 71 games. He will have a 70 to 80 point season sometime in his career, and we'll see when that happens. At number 4, I have Calgary now selecting Dylan Larkin, who was originally selected at pick number 15 by the Red Wings. Larkin is an exceptional skater and playmaker who can take over games with his skill. Larkin couldn't beat his 73-point season last year, but you can't blame him after the season Detroit had this year. This season, Larkin put up 19 goals and 34 assists for 50 points in 72 games. Once Detroit gets back to their game, expect Larkin to have more seasons like last year. Now, heading into an extremely top 3, at the Oilers now selecting Brayden Point, which you wouldn't believe it, but he was originally selected at pick number 79 by Tampa. Like, how did this guy go so low? Point is such an exceptional talent with great speed, playmaking, and an accurate shot. Last season, he exploded, put up 92 points. This season, he only had 25 goals and 39 assists for 64 points in 66 games. But on top of that, let's head to his amazing playoff run with the Tampa Bay Lightning this year. Point currently has 25 points in 16 games as I'm recording this video, this playoffs, which is crazy. Like, that is some crazy numbers, and he honestly could win the Conn Smythe and maybe win the Stanley Cup. At number 2, I have Buffalo now selecting David Pastrnak, who once again, I don't know how he went this low, being selected number 25 by the Boston Bruins. Pastrnak is an elite goal scorer who just came short on the Maurice Richard Trophy this year. Pastrnak has put up 3 80-plus seasons in a row in the NHL, put up his best season of his career so far, putting up 48 goals and 47 assists for 95 points in 70 games played. If he would have played a full 82-game season, he could have had a 50-goal, 100-plus point season this year. And number 1, I have Florida now selecting Leon Draisaitl, who was originally selected at pick number 3. Draisaitl is one of the best offensive players in the league. His defense isn't there, but the numbers this guy puts up just makes him look amazing. It's crazy to believe that Leon Draisaitl has had 2 back-to-back 105-plus point seasons. This year, he had 43 goals and 67 assists for 110 points in 71 games. And if the season didn't get cancelled, Draisaitl easily could have had 120 points, which is incredible, and he definitely deserves the number 1 spot. And that will do it for my 2014 NHL Redraft. Let me know below if you guys agree with my choices, and let me know if I'm missing anyone in this draft. Make sure you subscribe if you're new to the channel so we can get to that 1K goal, and like the video to show your support, and I'll see you guys next time.